What's up, guys? It's Mimi, the AOLE Double X Prince, and I'm here to give you my review for NXT TakeOver Philadelphia. I promised you guys I was going to review this show, and I actually ended up rewatching the show because I had to really think about what I was going to say, what I was going to think about the show. For the most part, I gotta be honest, other than the two matches that were good, the show was average at most. It's gonna go down as one of the weaker takeovers, but saying that NXT had a weak show is like saying the George from the Beatles is the worst member of the Beatles. He's still a member of the Beatles. It's kind of like that. Or Return of the Jedi is the worst out of the Star Wars trilogy. It's still an amazing movie. It's kind of like that. But like, yeah, this is gonna go down as one of the weaker takeovers for me. But for the most part, I thought the show, it's just whatevs. The Undisputed Era defeated the AOP. Now, here's one of my few problems with the show. Originally, this was gonna be an all Extreme Rules show, like, because it's Philadelphia, they're gonna take it back to the extreme. They even had a Paul Heyman video package, and originally, from what I heard, this was gonna be the Undisputed Era versus the Authors of Pain inside of a steel cage. I was actually pretty excited for that because I'm curious, how the hell is the Undisputed Era gonna beat the AOP? It was just an average little match. It was what it was. It was a good way to kick off the show, I guess. I didn't hate the match. I thought it was okay. The Undisputed Era retains after I was about to say Red Dragon, but Kyle O'Reilly was gonna he rolled up one of the AOP members, and sure enough, they are still your tag team champions. Whatever match. Then we had War Machine come out. It was great. They were in sitting down in the NXT arena. So the War Machine's coming. So I can't wait to see what they do next. I forgot to talk about the end of the year awards. Each year they do a end of the year awards, like best of the year. So best rivalry of the year was Alistar Black versus the Velveteen Dream. Yeah, that's fair to say. I can't really think of any NXT rivalries that could have even withstand this. The only one that could have stand out was Bobby Roode and Roderick Strong. That's about it. Or Pete Dunne versus Tyler Bate, but that's whatever. Best male competitor of the year, Alistar Black. I was gonna give it to Bobby Roode, but because he left early, he kind of screwed it all up, or WWE screwed it up. But Alistar Black, I like him. He's undefeated. He deserves it. He also even got Breakout Star of the Year. So I was like, yeah, Alistar Black also deserves that. Best female competitor. Now, I was like curious what the hell were they going to do because Asuka left. So it was Asuka, Ember Moon, the iconic duo who got over. I think... I'm trying to remember who else. Nikki Cross, that was a great pick, but at the end of the day, Asuka won. And then they asked her what's next for her, Royal Rumble, which of course she won it, thank God. So I'm excited for Asuka now. And she even got Best Overall Competitor. Best Overall Competitor, they look at the male wrestler and the female wrestler of the year. And they basically pick who's the best. So they pick Asuka for once they pick a woman, which I think is great. Asuka I think deserves it. NXT was her home, so it's fair to give it to her. They didn't do Tag Team of the Year, but I wouldn't blame him because while I did enjoy the tag team division that we have today, they haven't really done much with it. Other than AOP, Sanity, Undisputed Era. And personally, I'm not digging the Undisputed Era, and I'll get to when I get to them. But yeah. And then match of the year was Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate from NXT TakeOver Chicago. Rightfully so. I would have given it to them easily. I thought that was the best match of the NXT last year, and I thought it was just an incredible match that you should go back out of your way and watch. But yeah, let's move on back to the original show. So I just need to get that out of the way. The Velveteen Dream defeated Cassius Onan. Now, first, Velveteen Dream, when he got his award for Rivalry of the Year, he said, "Oh, I'm gonna." Ow, sorry, I was just getting comfortable. He's like, "Oh, I bet I can knock out Cassius Onan in 30 seconds." And then Velveteen Dream comes out like a boxer, like a fancy ass boxer. He has a mouthpiece with a pillow. Just Velveteen Dream is over. Cassius Ohno needs some work on his character. He is an amazing wrestler. I loved him a lot as Chris Hero with his matches with Ishii, Cody Rhodes, Zack Sabre Jr. You know, this guy could definitely wrestle in the ring, but I just feel like he needed a character, and this didn't help out. But the match was like, so the match starts with people counting for 30 seconds, and then like at the 24th second, Velveteen Dream punches Cassius Ohno and knocks him out. At first, I wasn't sure because it sounded like this, and I thought it was a bitch slap. I thought Velveteen Dream bitch slapped Cassius Ohno and knocked him out. That would have been funny. And then Velveteen Dream was cheering on, and then I thought Cassius Ohno was gonna get up, punch him, and then he wins the match, which would. Honestly, now that going back to it, I think it would have helped if they would do something with Cassius Ohno's character. Like, he's like, no more fucking around. 2018 is going to be a new year. Because I think the Velveteen Dream could get over on the main roster. Because of this reason. Velveteen Dream has never been in any other promotions. And Velveteen Dream has strictly always been a WWE guy. And when they see his character evolve on Raw or SmackDown, it's impossible for them to fuck him over. I mean, look at Elias. Elias is the most over guy right now. So imagine that kind of booking with the Velveteen Dream, and I think we are set for the Velveteen Dream. I definitely don't think they are willing to screw up the Velveteen Dream. Then we have Ember Moon defeating Shayna Baszler by roll-up. This was bullshit. Now, first of all, I think they're booking Shayna Baszler correctly, but honestly, they shouldn't have booked this match. They just shouldn't have. I mean, it was no-brainer that Ember Moon needed to win the belt back. I personally thought they were gonna do this. There's a part in the match where like Ember Moon is really hurt, so they stopped the match. I thought that was gonna happen. I thought they were just gonna completely stop the match, but nope. Instead, the match is one long ass submission hold, and then eventually every time Ember Moon kicks out of it, Shayna Baszler throws in another move. It definitely made Shayna Baszler look strong, but it made Ember Moon look like a bitch. I don't know, she just looked like a coward, just like rolling her up, and that was it. And then Shayna attacks her from the back, and that was great, but the reason that it took me out of it because she entered the Royal Rumble match. So it was like, okay, Ember is not hurt, I guess. It's just weird. Alistar Black versus Adam Cole, baby, in an Extreme Rules match. This is the only thing that was close to ECW. I thought this was going to be the match of the night. It was for the first until we got to the main event, but I'll get to the main event when I'll get to it because I got a lot to say about that match. But yeah, we had Alistar Black and Adam Cole have a match. Basically, Alistar Black is like, fuck the weapons. I don't need the weapons. I'll just use them only if I really, really want to hurt you. So Adam Cole playing mind games was brilliant. And then the Undisputed Era show up. It was like, oh, great. Sanity's going to come out. And they're going to help him out. And sure enough, that's what happened. I'm tired of that. I mean, I wish we just had a regular one-on-one. But I guess continuing the story of Sanity and the Undisputed Era, I think it worked. I don't know. Something's just not clicking with me with the Undisputed Era. I like the talent. I love Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, and Adam Cole. But something about him is just not clicking. That's why I felt like at War Games, while I thought that was one of the best matches of the year, they picked the wrong people to be in War Games. They should have easily done 3-on-3 for all the belts. That would have been a lot easier. Sanity, Drew McIntyre, can they team up? Botched it. Can they team up? And I don't know. Something about Adam Cole and the Undisputed Era is not working currently. And I don't know. They're doing the best that they can. It's just like, I don't know. How do you go from attacking Drew McIntyre at the end of Brooklyn 3 to just being a mid-carder? I don't know how the fuck you do that. They're booked strong. I'll say that. They're way much better than the Nexus by far. But yeah, I don't know. I just wish they did more with them. Hopefully, I don't know. I think they're gonna stick around in NXT for a while, despite Cole being in the Royal Rumble match. But I don't know. Personally, I would have, when they arrived to the roster, if the Baszler Club is still arrived, I would have them join the brands. That way we have like this multiple faction going on dominating Raw, which would definitely be great for TV. So yeah, I just think Adam Cole, you just need the right steps and you're on for a set. Aside from that, this match was awesome. I don't know, I've been shitting on Adam Cole for a while, but no. I like Aleister Black versus Adam Cole. This is a great match. Just the reversals, the finishers. There's a part where it looks like Aleister Black is doing a lion salt, and then Adam Cole smacks him with a kendo stick midway. That was intense. I love the match. Aleister Black looks strong. I heard he was going for that NXT belt. I heard that the rumored matches for... Well, I'll get to the rumored matches for TakeOver when I get to them. Oh, I forgot to talk about this. Ricochet is in the crowd as well. Ricochet and the artist, the real artist, not Shinsuke Nakamura. That's the king of strong style. Never forget it. The artist, EC3, Ethan Carter III, Derek Bateman. Hell no. Derek Bateman? Who the fuck is that? EC3, damn it. Now, this was weird. Since they always have like the names of who's out there, it's weird. It's like EC space 3. It was weird. But I don't know. And personally, EC3 is too good for NXT. He does not need NXT. He should have gone straight to the main roster. That's just sad. I mean, EC3 is just one talented ass motherfucker. He deserved to be up there. That's just my personal opinion. I don't know what you guys think, but yeah, EC3 definitely is too good to be on NXT. But yeah, aside from that, I'm definitely excited for NXT now because they have War Machine, Ricochet, EC3. Can you imagine the matches these guys would have with anybody in that roster? Gargano versus Lars Sullivan. Fuck yeah. Versus, I mean, War Machine could take on the AOP. Oh, but how could I forget Candice LeRae? Did I forget about her? Was she signed up? Oh, yeah, she was, but she was a part of the main event. Yes, sort of. Andrade, Cien Almas versus Johnny Gargano with Selena Vega. Dude, Selena Vega is way too hot. I swear to God. Austin Aries, you are one lucky son of a bitch. This is why... damn, not only is Austin Aries a great talent, but damn, he could get the ladies, so respect to the guy. But yeah, Johnny Gargano and Cien Almas, they have a match, and people are saying this is the match of the year. Yeah, I can't disagree with you, but for me, it's either this or Omega Jericho. This is what I want out of wrestling. Just a great story, great match. Just two of the best of the brand just going at it, telling a great story. The underdog versus the cocky heel. Zelina Vega keeps trying to distract Johnny, but then Candice LeRae gets involved. It chases her down. That was awesome. So you had Johnny Gargano's family there, and Andrade Cien Almas beats him and still becomes NXT. He is still your NXT champion, and then Johnny Gargano is fucking crying, and I wanted to cry because that was just insane. A great match, but oh shit, it was just heartbreaking seeing Johnny Gargano not winning, and it was like, great. What's next for Johnny, I guess? Boom! Tommaso Ciampa is back, baby. Damn, and that is some huge heel heat. After having one of the best matches of his entire life, Tommaso Ciampa ruins it by attacking Johnny Gargano. So, in one hand, I was like, yes, Gargano, Ciampa, all the way, let's go. We're finally getting it. So, from what I hear, the rumored card for the WrestleMania weekend in NXT, I heard it's going to be Ciampa and Gargano, Alistar Black versus Cien Almas, which actually makes sense. Alistar Black debuted 1 year ago, beating Andrade Cien Almas as a jobber. Now, can you imagine them as main event superstars or wrestlers, whatever you want to call them? I heard War Machine might take on the AOP, and that will be their farewell, which I'm cool with. Who can the Undisputed Era versus Sanity? Yeah, let's go all the way with that. Sanity versus the Undisputed Era. Let's go. Let that be the last one, and hopefully War Machine takes those belts from those guys, because I don't know. I just want to see what else these guys can do. Definitely go for the main belts. What next? What's next? What other things were rumored on the show? Ricochet versus the Velveteen Dream. Yes, I want to see that. I want to see that so badly. And as far as EC3 goes, I don't know. You could put him with anybody. Lars Sullivan, Roderick Strong. Oh, speaking of Roderick Strong, I heard there's a rumored match going on. Roderick Strong versus Tyler Bate. Winner faces Pete Dunne for the UK belt. My guess is Roderick Strong is going to win that and possibly beat Pete Dunne for the belt. I think that's brilliant. I think, honestly, I don't know what they're going to do at NXT WrestleMania weekend. But honestly, this could easily steal the show. I mean, this could be one of the greatest takeovers ever as story-wise go. But yeah, they might even have to bump it to 3 hours. I mean, it's risking it, but I mean, what can you do? It's NXT. I mean, that's how great NXT is doing. Yeah, so you had 2 awesome matches that saved this show, because the rest of the show was it wasn't that great, but for the most part, it was those 2 matches that saved it. The last 2, I would give this an 8 out of 10. It was an easy watch, 2 hours, not that bad. That will be it. Sooner or later, I'm gonna get the video of the update on what I'm gonna do for this channel. Because there's a couple things I got ready for WrestleMania, or should I say, Double X Mania 2. Until then, I'm out.